So, there was just an ATMO event organized by the Australian Star Citizen community, and it provided an opportunity for players to hear directly from Clan Imperial Games founder Chris Roberts on the current state and future direction of some of the aspects of the project. During the session, Roberts addressed several key topics, offering insight into near-term updates, ongoing system refinement, VR deployment, and longer-term future aspirations, so here is a recap of what transpired. As always, a quick word from our sponsor, Beam Eye Tracker, a $30 one-purchase solution that uses your webcam to allow you to freely look around the game. It's super practical and I use it all the time. If you are interested, the link is in the description. We also have an RSI Hermes giveaway. Here you'll have all the details in the pinned comment. So, when asked about what they would like to change the most or improve the most in Star Citizen, Zylo, followed by Chris Roberts, identified enhanced social tools as a critical area. In fact, he stated that this is currently the #1 priority for Chief Technical Officer Benoit Beauséjour. Roberts also confirmed that the next major patch, expected in March, will introduce the initial version of the crafting system, along with a redesigned inventory framework, both intended to expand player-driven progression and interaction within the Persistent universe. It's worth noting that crafting and the new inventory system are currently being tested by the Evocati group within a tech preview build, and we should expect these features to eventually make it into PTU testing in the next couple of weeks. Then, the conversation shifted to the refinement of core gameplay systems. Chris Roberts explained that Squadron 42 continues to serve as a primary testing and balancing environment. Many adjustments and improvements are developed and validated within Squadron 42 before being adapted and integrated into Star Citizen, allowing the team to iterate on mechanics in a more controlled, single-player context. This eventually led to the topic of virtual reality support, during which Chris Roberts reaffirmed CIG's commitment to high-quality VR implementation. He noted that Squadron 42 will launch with full VR compatibility with the goal of delivering the best possible experience. Chris further emphasized that VR significantly enhances the perception of scale and immersion compared to traditional flat-screen play. Roberts also reminded the audience that basic VR functionality existed in the early Hangar module days, but was disabled later due to render limitations at the time. He then added that the adoption of Vulkan has now made a robust, modern VR solution feasible. Last but not least, additional control improvements are planned to coincide with Squadron 42's release in order to make a full VR compatibility possible. It's true that right now VR is working well for spaceflight, but is still rather problematic for first-person situations, especially combat, and still needs further polish. Looking further ahead, Roberts shared several features he would personally like to see implemented. These include a Capture the Idris game mode for Arena Commander, continued development for the Holoball, which is the tactical operation device seen in some capital ship bridges, a dedicated prison moon location featuring monsters and possibly a harsh environment from which criminals would have to find ways to escape, which I think would be awesome, and even recreational activities such as fishing to add variety and depth to the universe's sandbox elements. Sadly, this was it. There were no more questions related to the actual development of Star Citizen nor Squadron 42, but having Chris Roberts appear at such an event is always a treat, and it's always awesome to get small bits of information regarding the development of the game. But please let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on Chris' comments regarding VR? Do you think that they will have enough time to fully flesh out the feature for the end of this year, or could this mean a delay to 2027? Or maybe the VR feature will be enabled after the release of Squadron 42. It's also something that could be possible. Anyway, that is all for this video. As always, if you enjoy the content, a thumbs up really helps a lot with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you guys in the next one.